Border Chinese Summer Lilac collection from Roberta's. And joining me from the Roberta's family, Devin Walleen. He's fourth generation with Roberta's here at QVC. So welcome, Devin.
Hey, Gabrielle, how you doing?
I'm doing well. Now, you know, I'm a novice grower or a gardener. I love that you guys bring us plants that are going to succeed.
Oh, yeah.
And this lilac gives you a big payoff because we get lilac all summer.
I mean, if you've ever seen a lilac, I guarantee you love it. I love lilacs, but the traditional lilac that we all know and love, there's a couple big problems. First of all, they only bloom for about a week or two in the spring. And if you have a really late frost like we did this year, chances are in the Northeast, we're not gonna see any lilacs this year. It's a real travesty in my opinion. Also, they grow real tall, leggy. You gotta prune them every year. But what this
sounds
does,
very high maintenance.
It is a high maintenance plant. But this plant, it looks like a lilac, it smells like a lilac, but it performs above and beyond any lilac lover's wildest dreams because this is gonna produce flowers in the summertime. It grows only about 1.5 to 2 feet tall and wide. You never have to prune it.
I love it.
It produces these beautiful purple fragrant flowers all summer long, so you don't have to worry about that crazy wild late frost. But also, if you live in the South, you can finally grow a lilac. You can't
because you needed the frost to grow them in the past.
Exactly, but this does not require a frost. So if you live in Florida or California or Texas, you can finally grow a lilac.
So this is for you. You're getting 3 pieces for $34. We started this season with 9,500 of this lilac collection. We're down to the last 2,400. And remember, we can't get more. You guys bring in what you can.
Exactly.
You plan like seasons ahead. So this is it.
This is a plant that sells out every year because people recognize this is a really special plant that no one has ever seen. In fact, this plant comes from this area in northern China called the Guangdong region. And it was, miraculously, it was untouched by the last glacial shift about 1 million years ago. So it's kind of this beautiful wildlife preserve that has these ancient species. And that's where we go and get these plants. That's why no one else has ever seen them, but they could not be easier or more rewarding.
And that's why we love Roberta's. They bring us unique varieties, things that are hard to find anywhere else. That's why you shop QVC. And you know what, as a gardener, I want to see beautiful, pretty flowers, and I love that these are so fragrant. I mean, Devin was like, smell these. I'm like, Devin, I could smell them coming around the corner. They're beautiful. I mean, it just fills the room. So imagine stepping out in your garden. You see the pretty blooms, but you also smell them. So make sure
they smell so nice. You know, that's why I initially fell in love with the lilac because, yeah, it reminds me of the end of school, you know, growing up. It'd be about middle of April, you start seeing the lilac bloom, they're beautiful, but those lilac, they only bloom for about a week or two. And if you have that late frost, your flowers will get destroyed.
So maybe not even at all.
Well,
let's talk about when it does arrive, what does it look like and what should I do to guarantee success?
Well, these plants could not be easier. Here I have one of the plants. We have been taking care of these since last summer, so they've gone through their first winter. Now, all you do, you go to your garden. This is winter hardy to -20 degrees Fahrenheit. So plant it in your perennial border. It's a beautiful shrub. You can plant it along your walkways. And this plant is going to grow into something that looks like this by the end of the second season. So this is just one plant here on the set.
So this is what you'll have season 2. And this is pretty much full grown. This isn't out of control like your traditional lilac with its tall, that requires pruning. This is more compact. But look at the impact. It really is just a bush of blossoms.
It's so gorgeous. And you know, every garden needs those shrubs that kind of just are fillers. That's why a lot of us have, you know, we have the boxwoods a lot of times. You can
they're just green.
Yeah, they're just green. This is gonna bring flowers June to August. So you do not have to worry about that late frost destroying your lilacs like happened here in the Northeast this year.
I know a lot of people's flowers, they were like, they already sprung up and now they're dead off.
It's really sad, yeah.
These will arrive when it's time to plant, right?
Exactly, which it will be very soon. So if you want the longest season of flowers in your garden this year, now is really the time to buy these because soon enough, these are gonna be all gone and we ship it to your area when it's time to plant it so that you can have the longest season of flowers all summer, year after year. You know, it's winter hardy to -20 degrees Fahrenheit, so you can put it right in the ground, or if you are like me and you live in an apartment, you only have container space, this is the perfect lilac for a container.
Yeah, because look at the shape of it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
In this container, and this is just one of the plants.
And
You're
you get
getting
three. Yeah.
So this is what you'll have season 2. I do need to update you, however. We started this season with 9,500 of this summer lilac collection. We have now less than 2,000.
Wow.
That's it for the season.
Yeah.
We can't get them back, so you'll have to wait until next year.
Right.
And there's even no guarantee then. I will tell you, these smell so beautiful. I just want to take this home with me.
I want to take a nap right here. It just smells so good. It's like that smell of childhood. It just brings you back. There's nothing like a lilac flower.
And Devin, it's a natural, like it's not a synthetic perfumey smell. Like this is the real deal lilac. And so we've extended that blooming season from 1 week to 12.
A few months, yeah.
So this is
totally.
where you get total payoff. That's what, when you're out there gardening and doing all the hard work, you want the payoff.
Yeah.
I just don't want to see a bloom for 1 week.
I know, exactly.
I want to see flowers and smell it for as long as possible. And it looks pretty too.
It's
I mean,
gorgeous.
It has nice herb appeal.
It's so easy to grow. This is a lilac that any gardener can do, whether you have a large garden.
Why you look at me, Devin?
Yeah, well, you know, I know you're trying to clean up your flower bed this year. I'd say maybe add some of these to your flower bed because they're so rewarding. It's a beautiful shrub that is covered with flowers from June to August. You can grow it in the south. Finally, a lilac that you can grow in Florida, in California, in Texas, but you can also grow it in the north. It is perfect for every garden in the country, large gardens or small patio gardens. You couldn't grow those big lilacs in a container before.
They were too tall,
yeah,
too
it just
leggy,
wouldn't work.
Out of control. So this is more compact, easy to grow, and you get the bigger payoff.
Yes.
I need to update you again. We started the season with 9,500 of this summer lilac collection, which smells so pretty, down to the last 1,800.
Wow.
And that's it.
Well,
you're getting 3 pieces, which is nice because you can kind of spread it out in your flower beds. So if you want to have them as maybe all lined up, maybe
along your walkway,
Mm-hmm.
get a few sets, plant them about 18 to 24 inches apart.
Okay.
They love the full to part sun. They couldn't be easier. You know, it's really important. Use your spray and flourish, use your flower magic on all of your plants. If you want to have the most flowers in your garden with the longest flowering season, it's important to really give them the food they need.
And by the way, that is available for you. It's customer top rated. So that's under $20, the Flower Magic Liquid Plant Food M7503. And that's, you know what, everybody needs their vitamins, including your plants.
Oh, yes.
So this will ship the week of May the 1st. But just imagine, come June, these lilacs will bloom and you'll smell that heavenly lilac
It's so
smell.
gorgeous.
Only 1,500 remaining for the season.
You know, we got to travel all the way to northern China to get these plants. So I wish we could say, all right, let's get a couple more thousand for the season, but that's all we have for the year.
Well, you know what? Roberta's, they want to make sure that you're successful. You have a grow guarantee.
Of course we do. We want to make sure your time growing with us is as pleasant as possible, because when you're happy, so are we. So we're going to assure your satisfaction for perennials for 1 year, annuals and tropicals for 90 days from the time of shipment. So if for any reason you're not satisfied, just give us a call and we'll make sure you're happy.
Devin, thank you so much.
Gabrielle.
It smells so pretty. I don't want to move. But speaking of moving, we're going to help you with your mobility coming up in about 8 minutes. So we have a compact, foldable scooter, which is going to help you this summer with all your great trips that you might have planned, maybe just doing your day-to-day errands. So we're going to show you how easy it is to use, lightweight, durable, and also very stable. That's still to come, but Dan, what do you have?
Just a little preview of something coming up. In the month of March, we've been talking about great electronics deals. We've got a brand new MacBook Pro. And what Mac does a little differently than everyone else in the PC world is they don't have a good, better, best scenario. They just have the best.